Hi everybody, it's Scott Eblin, and greetings from Kiowa Island in South Carolina. I just arrived here a couple of hours ago for a client retreat that I'm involved in over the next couple of days. But before I get to that, I want to go back to a segment that I did on the Next Level blog last year on a recurring basis, the Video Book Club. Reintroduce it for this year, 2011, and the book that I'm talking about in this Video Book Club segment is Onward by Howard Schultz, the chairman, president, and CEO of Starbucks. Everybody knows that logo, of course. This is a really interesting book because Schultz, as you probably know, was the founder of Starbucks as we know it today. It went from 4 stores when he bought the company, I think, in Seattle 25 years ago to the tens of thousands of stores that Starbucks has around the world today, 25 billion, I think, in revenue. It's probably more than that. But it's also a turnaround story because Schultz returned to the CEO role about 7 years after he stepped down when Starbucks was in some rough straits. And Onwards is the story of what he did to get it back on track with his original vision. And that's really what comes through to me in the book, is his extraordinary vision, really, of what Starbucks could be. And if you think about it, we are so familiar with Starbucks today, it's hard to remember a time when there wasn't a Starbucks, like Meet You at Starbucks. Howard Schultz created all that, along with a lot of help from people in his company, partners in his company. But that started with him, with his vision. The other thing that comes through in this book loud and clear is the relentless focus that Howard Schultz has to execute on his vision. And I would imagine that Howard Schultz can be a pretty challenging guy to work with because his focus is very, very intense. And he's really, really clear about what he wants done and how he wants it done. And I think he's open to listening to people based on what I've read. But at the end of the day, he's going to push through what he's going to push through. And so it's an interesting look onwards is into the mind and heart of an entrepreneur, a founder, a CEO, a leader who combines vision with relentless focus. His vision really revolves a lot around people and the experience that people have, which is sort of the relationship aspect of leadership, but at the same time, very, very focused on results. So it's an interesting mix, really a peek behind the curtains, if you will, of what it's like to build and lead a company at the scale of Starbucks. And if you're interested in that, I recommend Onward to you as a really compelling read. I look forward to finishing it. I'm about halfway through on my way back from this trip to Kiowa Island. So hope to see you soon on the Video Book Club. We'll do some more segments this year. Have a great week coming up. Take care.